back with another video of Marvel Future Fight. Today we're back with the best character video. A lot of players asking me to do this video. Let me go in here for a second. Yeah, so a lot of players have been asking me to do this video. I was going to upgrade this. And I'm thinking, yeah, I don't know if I should do that. But anyways, oh god, I keep on going off track. But a lot of players asking me to do a video for the best character, and I didn't want to do one until I actually played enough, because hey, it's pretty bad to do a video when you haven't played enough and recommend characters. Now I'm gonna go on in here. I'll let you know what I think about each character, and then I'll tell you what characters I like. Going into team bonus, there is this bonus thing, and I like it. I like this team bonus thing. You have like these increase attacks by 5%. You have the attack speed, HP, critical hit, and things like that. So you have team bonuses, which is really good. Alright, so going on in here, I'm going to talk about each character one by one. I'm going to start off over here. I'm going to start off with the characters I don't like that much. Or I guess there's two characters I don't have, Black Cat and Malekith. So I can't talk about them, forget them. For Luke Cage, this character is a physical attacker. The reason why I don't like using this character is because you need to run up to the enemy and punch him. Generally, when I do that, I get hit. Some of his skills, right? These skills, there's a street style and his other attack. Those are all physical attacks. Let me go on in here. I'll show you. Yeah, there it is. You know, you have to run up to the enemy. That's why I don't like it. And usually, well, the last attack looks okay, but usually I get hit, and that's just something I don't like. So, Luke Cage, I don't recommend him that much, but if you do like physical attacker and he's part of the team set, you could use him. Blade, I ran around with him, same thing. He's like the same as Luke Cage, except he has a sword. Up next, we have Red Skull. This one is actually okay, but his shooting speed is really slow. That's what I don't like about this character. His shooting speed is it's just too slow, and I don't know why that is, and that's why I don't like this character. Like his special, second attack is that punch as well. You know, maybe the last one with the Tesseract is a bit more powerful, but you have to wait until 6 stars, which is a pretty long time. Going back here, you know, all of these characters at the end, I don't use that much because I don't like them. But the Red Skull, he is really good in the villain stage. In this stage thing, going on in here, I think, yeah, he's one of the characters that is good against Dr. Octopus, and being a blast class gives him advantages. Alright, I'm going to go back. Ghost Rider, I'm not even going to go in here. He's strong in a way. His fire breath, that one I like. But in a nutshell, I don't use him because he's slow. Iron Fist, he's another physical attacker. I don't know. Physical attackers, I just have a problem with it because usually I get hit as well. Like after I do a special or a punch or whatever, they punch me back, which is pretty bad. Moving on, Mockingbird. She has a really good attack. She has one attack I like. It stuns the enemy. So she's okay because of that stun. You can hit the enemy and then stun them and then run away. Or I guess stun him and then punch him a few more times and then run away. Punisher. Generally, I'd like someone like the Punisher because he's a shooter, right? Unfortunately, his blast is a bit slow. Grenades are okay as well. If you get to his other attacks, it's probably going to be better. He's okay. I don't like him. I don't hate him as well. Kingpin. He is half shooting, or I guess half a shooter, as well as a physical attacker. He's actually like similar to the Hulk a bit, except he shoots in his second attack. He's okay, but it's not like I'm crazy about him. Thor, you would think that I like Thor because he's part of the Avengers and all. But the only attack I like about Thor is the jump slam. Basically, he jumps into the air, he slams the enemy, and then I use his other attack. What is the other attack? Yeah, that attack, the hammer slash or whatever. He also has a bunch of lightning attacks, which is nice. But that's going to take a while. You need to have at least like 4-star or 5-star or 6-star to unlock those attacks. Loki is a bit slow. So that's why I don't like him for Loki. I know a lot of people have been asking me about Daredevil too. The thing is with Daredevil is that he's another physical attacker, but he has a stun attack. And that is someone I like. Well, I guess that's something I like about Daredevil. You stun the enemy and then run away, or hit him and then stun run away, because he's stunned for, I don't know, like a couple of seconds, which is nice. Dr. Octopus, he's really slow. I don't know why, but he's strong, but he's slow. He has that tentacle kind of attack stuff, but he's just too slow when he's walking. I can't run anywhere. Usually, after I'm done the special, I just get hit. I'm just like, yeah, we're gonna get hit. And all of these ratings, I'm rating it based on this stage, or I guess battle with these guys, the villain portion. As for mission, obviously these are slightly easier. I stick with because if you could beat the villains portion, you could basically beat the elite and the mission already. Moving on, Goblin. There was a glitch with the Green Goblin. I don't know if they fixed it or not. Essentially, he's similar to Spider-Man. You don't get like the glitch, right? Basically, he's in the air and you can't attack him. Anyways, I'm not sure if they fixed it or not, but Green Goblin has 2 special abilities. First, he can poison the enemy. Second, his third attack is in the air. Basically, you're going to attack the enemy in the air and they can't attack you. So that's something that's good. For MODOK, another blast character. There's very few blast characters, so MODOK is okay. He has two attacks that I like. First attack, he freezes the enemy, or he mind controls the enemy, or whatever you want to call it. And then he has that rocket blaster attack. I don't like that attack. He just did. This is the mind control. There's one more attack. He rushes at the enemy in 5 different directions. That's okay. I'm not crazy about MODOK, but when I'm fighting Dr. Octopus in the villain stage, definitely can use him. Hawkeye. I'm not crazy about Hawkeye in this game, like unlike the other game. Hawkeye, he's a ranged shooter, but the problem is his first attack, he has to go uppercut the enemy, so that means you have to run close to him, and then he pulls back, and then he shoots like multiple arrows. That one, I don't get why they did that. They should have just made him shoot multiple arrows, which would have made it easier or better. But his second attack is okay. No, there's no special though. That's what I don't like. And it'll take a pretty long time before you unlock him. War Machine. I like War Machine a lot. First of all, the thing is about War Machine is that you can get him really early on in the game. That's one bonus. Second bonus is he shoots multiple times, which is really nice. His third attack is that shoulder beam, which, well, I guess plasma cannon, whatever you want to call it, which is really nice as well. I like War Machine because of that. Vision, I don't know. Vision is separated into Universal, which is the Age of Ultron suit, or you can have him as a blast mode in the regular suit, the classic one. He is available when you first begin the game, basically, I don't know how many stages. Probably 6 stages in. I'm not crazy about Vision, but yeah, I'm not crazy about Vision. Let's just say that he's good with in his blast mode, he's good at attacking some of the enemies, which is fine. Like Bullseye, Falcon. I don't know. Falcon is like he's okay. He has this attack which he flies into the air and then he shoots the enemy. I like that attack. It's similar to War Machine. And he has one that kind of slams the ground. But the thing is, he's only good at the beginning. After, once you get to my level, I wouldn't be using Falcon. It just isn't that great. Now, Winter Soldier, he's okay as well. He's a shooter class. That's what I like. But I'm not crazy about the Winter Soldier because his moves are... There's nothing too special. Sharon Carter, I like her last attack. It's similar to Black Widow. She just doesn't have a good second attack. Her third attack, which is like the guns one, I like that one. Unfortunately, her other two attacks are physical. Nothing I can do about that. Now the Black Panther, I haven't used the Black Panther much, but I noticed that he's actually a pretty cool character to use. So, no comment about that. Actually, you know, I'm still figuring out the Black Panther. Angela, still trying to... I just got Angela not too long ago. I don't have any comments about her. She's a difficult to get character. But if you're going for the team with Thor and Loki, you have to consider that Thor and Loki is not exactly super good. So, you know, it's up to you. Elektra, I don't like her. Obviously, right off the bat, I just gotta say that. First of all, she's slow. Second of all, she's a physical attacker. And generally, I die when I'm using her. Even if other characters can sustain a certain amount of damage, she's the first one to die on my team. I don't know why. Maybe I'm using her wrong. Bullseye, he's actually not bad. And I really dislike fighting Bullseye. I really, you know, when I see Bullseye in the villain stage, in the villain portion, I'm just like, yo, I want to beat this guy up. Bullseye, I haven't used him though. He had another super actually. They changed it. I'm not crazy about Bullseye. He has some okay attacks. What's this? Assassination. If you fought Bullseye, you know that he's really annoying. Card throw. That's nice as well. Okay, they're all range attacks. I could probably get used to using Bullseye. Yeah, actually, he has all range attacks. The only thing is that's stopping me with Bullseye is that he has no special. And what I mean, well, not special, but special effects. Let's say that. That's the only thing that's stopping me. The Hulkbuster, I like the design of the Hulkbuster. Don't get me wrong. I know he has high health, a lot of power. But I am a person that likes second specials or second effects. That's what I should say. I like second effects, and the Hulkbuster just isn't in there for me. But I do run around with the Iron Man, or I guess the, what do you call it? The Iron Mania team, which is cool for me. But I could not see myself using the Hulkbuster or the Iron Team to fight, let's say Chapter 8, Chapter 9. Well, actually, Chapter 7 and Chapter 8. I could not see myself doing that because it's just not... It just doesn't have the traits that I need. Now for Black Bolt, I actually really like Black Bolt. He has this blast, this air blast and this shriek. Nice stuff. Because they're all in, like, out of range. The only thing is that bugs me about Black Bolt is he has no... It doesn't do anything. It just does the damage. It doesn't do anything else. That's the only thing that bothers me. I am a person that likes to look for second bonuses. Even the Destroyer, really strong physical attacker. You see, the thing is about the Destroyer, when I was fighting him with Thor, it took off like 1 to 0 damage. I'm not sure if the enemy is gonna take off 1 to 0 damage. I haven't tried that out. Let me know in the comments below if it does. The Hulk, I'm not crazy about the Hulk, but he has some pretty good attacks, like the active smash. That one is pretty powerful. When I'm fighting the Destroyer, I could actually do some good damage. I like that. Up next, we have Captain America. When I first began the game, I was actually pretty crazy about Captain America because he has the shield throw, he has the thing. I was just running around in a circle, right, when I'm fighting an enemy, and then I throw the shield, and the shield does its stuff, and then I run away, and I run around the enemy in a circle again. Wait until the shield thing is charged up, and I just keep on doing that. Shield bash and shield throw. But the second attack, I mean the second skill I don't like. Ready for battle, old defense, plus 27. I don't really care about the defense, to be honest, because I'm just running in a circle. If I'm going to fight the special stages, like the normal stage and the elite stage, I'm just running in a circle. I don't stand there and get hit. So I don't like the third special if I'm considering that. But of course, I haven't gone this passive and this one. So I don't know. Up next, Ultron. I was really crazy about Ultron when I began the game. Unfortunately, again, he's a physical attacker. And he's a heavy hitter. But that's just not something I'm looking for. That's why. If you like Ultron, you could definitely use him. He has some pretty cool attacks, like the... what'd you call it? This attack actually isn't that great. The blast, that attack is nice. And the second attack, that attack is nice as well. So the slam and the beam in the air, those are two nice attacks. But the beam in the air one, you can miss. It's a two-part attack. First, you have to be close to the enemy. You have to blast the enemy from the air. And then once you jump down and do the ground smash, he has to be there. If he moved out of the way, then you'll miss, which really stinks. Venom. I'm not crazy about Venom. Again, Venom. Well, I loved Venom. I was like, yeah, we must get Venom. But you know, his attacks. The first one, I don't like the first attack. He lunges at you. This one, and then the second one is when he does a bunch of random stuff. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm not crazy about Venom anymore. He does have a lot of team bonuses with Spider-Man, which is a character I like. Also Captain Marvel, another character I also like. So I'll have to take I don't know, you know, I have to think about if I want Venom in there or not. I think this is actually the best team right now. That's why I'm using it. Iron Man. I'm not crazy about Iron Man. When I first began, I liked the design. I like Iron Man itself. But as a character in this game, his blast is sort of slow. Especially his, what do you call it? His unibeam. The charging one, I actually use Iron Man to take out, what do you call it? What's his name? Dr. Octopus. Because Dr. Octopus is weak against Blast Class. His Unibeam is slow. Having access to his last attack, so I'm not sure. Alright. So, my most favorite character that I feel is the best for my game, at my level. I haven't been using these characters since level 1. So these are the characters I'm using at level 44. I like Captain Marvel. The thing is about Captain Marvel is that her punch isn't that great. You know, the straight punch? I don't like it that much, but it's there. It's okay with me. Backflip. This is the blast in the air. So if you have a bunch of enemies, if you round up a bunch of enemies. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about that. A lot of characters can't do this. If you round up a bunch of enemies in a circle, if you do this backflip blast, you hit them all at the same time. They're all damaged, which is great. That's why I like Captain Marvel. Also the photon blast. This one hits multiple targets multiple times right in a row. It's like Dragon Ball Z doing the Kamea wave kind of thing, right? So that's why I like Captain Marvel. What else is there? Yeah, the thing that Captain Marvel doesn't have is that there's no like what do you call that? There's no bonuses. There's no side effects. Maybe there is. I could be wrong. Let me go on in here. Yeah, I haven't noticed any bonuses. Of course, once you get to 5-star, Captain Marvel will be able to absorb energy, which is going to be probably pretty sick. Okay, let's move on. The other character I like is Black Widow. I've been saying this in every video. I like Black Widow. The reason is, I'm going to tell you right now the reason. You could round up the enemy and then blast them. There's 2 skills I like. Widow's Bite. This is the electricity where she shoots the thing. Not this one. Not this one either. But this one, yeah. The blast there. What it does is it sends this electric shock to the enemy. And then he's filled with electricity or something. I don't know what he's filled with. Essentially, every time he tries to walk, he's going to be stunned. And he loses HP as well, which is good. That's what I like about Black Widow. And the acrobatic assault, that one is the blast. I like that one because you can shoot multiple enemies. You round them up, just shoot them. You get this character at the beginning of the game as well. So I guess that's why you see a lot of people. That's why you see a lot of people using Black Widow, because Black Widow is, those 2 skills are amazing because of the side effect for Widow's Bite. Now the active skill, I don't like this one. Essentially, it increases your dodge rate. And I rarely care about that. I don't even know about the 5-star. Of course, the 6-star, because I'm not there yet. So maybe once we get to those levels, like 5 stars or 6 stars, then I'll reevaluate some of the other characters. But right now, I'm only up to 4 stars. So I can only give you my opinion on characters up to this level. Spider-Man, I think this character is amazing. One of the reason is web shot. It used to only hit one enemy. Now it hits multiple enemies. You can round them up, shoot them all at the same time. That's one thing that's good. The second thing about web shot is they get webbed. Literally, they can't move for a certain amount of time, and you can sit there and punch them or run around or do something and try to heal yourself. I don't know. But that's why I like Spider-Man. Amazing character to have. Must-have character, in fact. Second attack, which is web swing kick. This one I'm not crazy about. Just attack. You have to web them and then use this. This is slightly higher damage. Web slinger is the attack I actually really like. Web slinger. This one, let me increase the stuff. See, with web slinger, you swing around. This is like the thing I was talking about with Captain America. With Captain America, even if you run around and you throw the shield, you can still get hit. But with web slinger, you're in the air. They can't hit you. And you're swinging in from like 5 different directions. I don't know. You hit them multiple times. Really good stuff. That's why I like Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man a lot. I think Spider-Man is one of the best characters in this game. So far, anyways. Let's upgrade this. Let's add him a new option. All attack up by... Oh, that's not bad. Alright, so, like I was saying, I think Spider-Man has a pretty... It's pretty good. I like Spider-Man. I like Black Widow, and I like Captain Marvel. There are other characters I do like during certain circumstances. But if you're going to tell me to run through the mission here and go through Chapter 7, Chapter 8, I would pick characters I could run around with. Like run in a circle. If I'm about to die and then I run in a circle and then just keep on using a cheap attack, those are the characters I like the most. I cannot do that with Venom. You cannot do that with close-up characters. If you need to go up to a character to punch them, Obviously, and if you have 1 HP left, you're gonna die sooner or later. But if you can swing into the air and dodge all the attack or shoot from a distance, you could cheap them. That's just how the game plays. That's why the disadvantage of a physical attacker is you have to run up to the enemy, and then for, I guess, slow blasting characters. The worst thing is if you could shoot from afar, except you shoot slow. That's the worst thing. Why? Because while you're shooting, they could run up to you and punch you, and then you would die. Anyways, that's what I used to battle in the arena as well. Nothing special. I'm hoping to get another copy of the Captain Marvel biometrics. Hopefully we get there and then we can get her into 5-star, but that's going to take a really long while. Anyways, that is pretty much it. That is my recommendation. It's really up to you on who you want to use. For me, those are my characters. I know other characters, I don't know, there could be better ones, like maybe something with the Green Goblin, but I don't know. It's really up to you. But those are my recommendations. Anyways, that is about it for this video. I think I gone over everything. Let me know if there's anything you want me to go over. And if you're wondering, yes, you can use 2 of these. You can combine these. Like, if you have Spider-Man and Black Bolt, you can get both of them. Like this, do this, and then where's Venom? Venom in here. Venom in here. So you'll notice a bonus here. So you can get 2 times the team bonus. Anyways, that is about it for this video. That is the best characters in Marvel Future Fight.